We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Eliezer Hernandez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Game time temperature, a comfortable 76 degrees. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. And now a slider is swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is set down to open up the ball game.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Hernandez offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And that's the second out. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First delivery to him on the way. And a good swing there by Pence, but he got the bat through a bit too quickly as this will find the seats. Foul. Fouled away. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Giants are down 1-2-3. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Kevin Gausman will be the man on the mound for the G-men. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the 4s. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the 4s indicates.
First offering on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1.
That's it. Ball.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
The 3-1. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Anderson playing here in his age 26 season. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
You know, I know this guy isn't the superstar everyone thought he was going to be when he was drafted in those high rounds, but he has had a solid big league career.
Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Standing in now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first down of the inning. So coming to the plate, Corey Dickerson. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. On the ground to third. Sanchez is up with it. The tag gets 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. We've played an inning. Still 0-0. Second inning set to go. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Belt is a 270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Belt in front, 2 balls and no strikes. On the season, Belt is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. 3-0 now. Mauricio Dubon waits on deck. A 3-0. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
The second baseman, Mauricio.
Next to bat for the Giants, Mauricio Dubon. And He's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Diaz has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Belt, base runner at first with one out. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop Brandon Crawford. From the belt, the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
1-2, count.
2 out with the man at first. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Francisco. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Into the box, Yasiel Puig set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One 1-0 pitch is right there, but ruled a ball. 2-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Hamilton looking up, and it's gone. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. 3rd home run for him on the year, as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 10 home runs and 31 RBIs. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball, 1-1.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And he misses. 2-1. Bases are empty here. Nobody out. On the ground to the left side. Crawford's got it. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Well, I can see what he was thinking. Thought he had a chance to make a play at first, but then he forced the throw, and an error is the result. They got to deal with a runner on second now.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Getting on base, a big problem as you see the average there. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Set to deliver the 0-1. 1-1. Gaussman, originally from the Centennial State of Colorado. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Ball even at 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dubon has it, and there's one gone. Digging in, Isan Diaz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. Hit in the air out toward left. Hamilton is under it. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So here now is the pitcher, Eliezer Hernandez. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Jonathan Villar would be next. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Aramis Garcia. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Now the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Kevin Gaussman. And we'll likely see him square around to bunt. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ball game. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. A tag for 1, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Anderson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Steven Duggar. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. From the belt, kicks and deals. Duggar is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Lifted into the air out towards center field. Puig will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score.
Welcome back as the Marlins look to get the offense going in the third, and this is a lineup that has had its struggles this season. Specifically, power has been nowhere to be found. They entered the day with the lowest slugging percentage and fewest home runs in the league, which has led to a lot of media criticism, especially locally. One player told me, it's obviously a huge problem that we need to figure out as a group, but until we start driving the ball like we think we can, we need to find other ways to score runs and support our pitching staff. We'll see if they can show some signs of improvement as time goes on, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Oh, D-roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 1 ball, no strikes to count. High in the air out to center field. Duggar's there for it. 1 away. Now at the plate, Brian Anderson. 0 for 1 here in the early going. from the stretch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
In there, and it's even at 1. Anderson, originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Marlins down quietly, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in, Hunter Pence. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
The right fielder, number 8, Hunter Pence.
First offering on its way. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Hunter Pence. Number 11 for him on the season, and the Giants have come back to tie things here at 1-1.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Now batting, Mauricio Dubon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now. 1 run, just 1 hit, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
In now, Yomer Sanchez. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball just missed above the zone.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count is 1-2 now. Liner toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. It'll be the 4-hole hitter, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the right-handed bat of Yasiel Puig.
The last at bat, Nettie D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. A 1-1 count to Puig. 1 out, nobody on. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Here's a slider that misses below the zone. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Digging in, Garrett Cooper. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
One and one now the count to the Marlins first baseman. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Hit back up the middle. Crawford to his left. He's there. Throw gets him. 2 down. So striding forward now, Francisco Cervelli. Runner in scoring position with Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off there. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Now 2-0 with a great hitter up, a runner on third and 2 outs. This is not the spot where you want to be challenging a hitter like this. This is where you have to pitch very careful.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Miami. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Digging in, Brandon Crawford. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Crawford, 33 years old. He was a fourth-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Two balls and 2 strikes to Crawford.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Fouled off. Here's another 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
Into the box, Aramis Garcia. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's got that batting average even at a point where even a 1 for 5 will gain him some points. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fouled away. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
That's a pretty impressive pitch from a young arm like that. If you could spot your pitches there in advantage counts like 1 and 2, you're going to have a lot of strikeouts and soft contact.
At the plate now, Kevin Gossman. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball out. Two and 1.
Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And one thing he stressed to me was the need for them to have better at-bats when they've got runners on base. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball 1. Diaz is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's a second-year big leaguer. And he takes a cold strike one. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike three.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
To the plate now, Elieser Hernandez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. First time up, he went down looking. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Belt able to pull this one in for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Hamilton is under it, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Here's Billy Hamilton standing in. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2. Ball hit on the ground for Anderson at short. Right to him. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, Steven Duggar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board, so both of these starters should feel really good about their showings. If you love good pitching, this has been the game for you.
So now to the plate, Hunter Pence. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
That's the ball.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Count full.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. Still tied 1 apiece. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Ball hit on the ground here for the first baseman, Belt, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Into the box now, Brian Anderson. He was a double play victim last time around.
He doesn't have to worry about that in this situation, Matty. No one on base right now. Try and get something up so you can drive the baseball.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Into center field, line drive, base hit. At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Pulled hard, but it's foul down the first base side.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
The 1-2 hit weakly on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. First pitch on its way. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line drive to left. That's in there. Base hit. Anderson rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner from second is in to score. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Puig off for second. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Brad Boxberger is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 33, Brad Boxberger.
All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, the high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, Mauricio Dubon. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, ball. 1-1.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Fouled off. Another 2-2. Here's a pop-up now. Cervelli waits on it. 2 gone. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And moving into the batter's box next will be Yolmer Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-2.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail it here 2-1. Danny Jimenez will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 52, Danny Jimenez.
Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
First baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Just got the corner that time with a fastball. Strike two. Now here it comes. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Into the box, Francisco Cervelli as he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down. In now, Isan Diaz. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, and a borderline call, Matty. I don't know. I got to feel like he's got to build a rapport with this umpire, this AB. See how far he'll go in or out. He can't allow himself to go down looking again.
The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1
Off the
strike.
plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike.
That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Jorge Alfaro will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. In there, and it's 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 7 homers and an even 20 RBIs. Here's the pitch.
Nope, ball.
2 out with the man at first. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Little hesitation right there by the batter. It was great execution by the pitcher down and away. But that looked like a late swing. Could have been sitting on something else.
Full count, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Marlins leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Drew Steckenrider has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Brandon Crawford digging in next. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup. He's set and the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
1-1. No, that's the ball.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now the 2-1 is taken, ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping up now, Aramis Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. The pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And he lays off for ball 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher. In the dirt here. And not what they were hoping for, as that moves the possible tying run into scoring position.
Well, now might be a good time to make a visit to the mound. Your pitcher walks the first batter and allows him to get into scoring position with the wild pitch. Got to settle him down and make sure everything's all right physically.
The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. And as Giants fans here on television, it is out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
That is why you can't walk the leadoff hitter. A solo shot becomes a 2-run homer, and the damage just kind of snowballs. Tough one to swallow.
Buster Posey will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. No outs, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Brandon Kinsler gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Marlins. Number 12, Brandon Kinsler.
1 gone here in the Giants' half of the 8th. And in to hit next, the speedy presence of Billy Hamilton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1 ball, no strike.
Lays off 1-0. 2-0.
Down.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 2.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Duggar. first pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Here's the 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Hunter Pence.
Standing in now, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike 1.
3-1.
This pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Brandon Belt, in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted the other way out to left center. Dickerson's there. And the inning is over. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 3-2 San Francisco. Trevor Gott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jonathan Villar. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
0-1.
To third. Through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Into the box now, Tim Anderson. And that misses ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. 3-1 to the Marlins middle infielder. Brian Anderson waits on deck. Now the stretch. Here's his 3-1 home. And this is down at the knees, but called a strike. Wow, it's 3-2 now.
Plain to see right there that the manager's sticking up for his hitter, making sure that that strike zone gets a little bit tighter. It's tough to cover both sides of the plate, and they both want that strike zone to be shrinked up a little bit.
Hit down the third baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
So now to the plate, Corey Dickerson, fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. 1 left for Miami. They trail 3-2. Aroldis Vizcaíno enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Mauricio Dubon. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
At the plate, Yolmer Sanchez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 home. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
1-2. Count.
The pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. This is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Still hanging with him, another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So the Giants have themselves a man aboard with 2 gone here.
Now batting, number 16.
Aramis Garcia will stand in again as we take it back now to the 8th inning. And this was a big one. The 2-run shot that helped get us to where we are now. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out with a man at first. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. 1 left for San Francisco. They're up 3-2. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Reyes Maranta takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th, number 54, Reyes Maranta.
Yasiel Puig will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Count even now at 1-1. Maranta, a native of the Dominican Republic. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The 1-1. Here's a bouncing ball headed for Crawford at short. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Striding into the box, Garrett Cooper. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
The fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Riding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off.
To the plate now, Isan Diaz. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. They'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-0 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Taken, called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Miami down to their last strike. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence coming on, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. San Francisco claimed the victory despite being held to only 3 hits. Danny Jimenez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Reyes Maranta records the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.